Hello everybody, welcome back to Edgington, the city on the edge. And it's midday of day 27. We just saw the trader get wiped out by spiders, which I think might be the first time I have ever seen any non-settler unit get attacked by spiders. But true indeed, they are over here. They are quite numerous, which worries me. And they're along our road. So any new settlers or traders we get are going to have to walk past them, which means I need to take a look and see if Penguin can potentially take them down. I think Penguin is healthy enough to handle them. So I'm going to put Penguin onto patrol, and that will hopefully mean that they are able to deal with this. They're level 7 infantry. Their armor, if they ever want to pick it up, I think they're currently eating. No? Sleeping, apparently? Why are you sleeping? You're scheduled sleep. Oh, you're scheduled sleep forever, that's why. Forgot about that part. You must have woken up to eat and whatnot. Okay. Your armor, then, is what? And iron cuirass, bronze plate helm. Okay. You can probably work on getting something else, but you've also got a bronze glaive, which gives you reach. So hopefully that'll be enough for Penguin to see off some of those spiders at least fairly soonish, and then we won't have to worry about them so much. Yay. Because I don't want spiders hanging around. The presence of spiders, much like I think the presence of skeletons, encourages their bigger versions to show up. So if there's too many spiders, a spider matriarch might turn up. If there's too many skeletons, then a necromancer might turn up. These are not pleasant things. I don't want to see them happen. So, yeah. And also, just trying to see, where can I find, no, that's Aeneas, that's Margaret, there you are. Margaret, you are a level 3 fisherman. We currently have 120 food, so I think we'll be okay if you go to being a wood chopper. What's in your inventory already, actually? No food. You've just gone back from depositing. Okay. Food is doing okay, actually, with the fisherman strategy. How do you expect to fish when I ain't got a pole? Well, give it a moment. We'll have one in, the stock very soon. And how are you doing, Beatrix? 6 food, but presumably also climbing, as well as nothing else. Okay, there. Worth looking. And let me see. Food from there. We're getting a harvest in, so that's good. And how are we doing over here? Looks like we're doing okay. We're getting close to the point where we can have a new building there, so that's good. That's what I want to see. And can I dismantle these builders' carts safely? 230 of 400, so I can deconstruct one of them. High enough, good. And this one, not so much, so cancel on that. Okay. Oh, it looks like we got at least one more tree here that, oh, yeah, there's at least one more tree here that can be chopped. There we go, 2 more. That's good, that means this is working exactly as planned. So we chop them down, we end up with just having... Is that a fully grown tree? Yeah, that is a fully grown tree. Huh. Okay. Not going to complain, personally. I mean, I imagine that Margaret knows this better than I do. And where's Penguin? Penguin. There you are. Okay, where's the nearest spider? Nearest spider is probably over here, but that's your next stop as you cross over anyways. And it looks like Rickman doesn't have anything to mine, so that's something we need to fix. So, dig mine. And then the first thing we want to go is just another corridor down here. So, blip. Okay, down to... Why is there a fisherman way down there? Who's that? Aeneas? What in the balls are you doing over here? What? No, 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 no. You come back right over here. Whoop. Oh dear. Beatrix's, well, Bernard Leonard's hammer is broken. His bronze hammer. Huh. Hey, yeah, Beatrix, you get back over here before you, like, encounter a new spawn of monster. Ew. Jeez, that had me terrified a second there. And where's Penguin gotten to? Penguin is all the way over here. Did I not? I'm sure the patrol routes include up here. Did I work them weird? Is that the answer? Yes, I did. So they go doop, 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 and then up, and then up there. Okay, I see. Well, that's fine. You can give it one last scan for any remaining goblins. I don't think there are any. I think their fire's burnt out as well. Yeah, they had a fire, like a little campfire over here, but that's gone. Okay, we'll get to them. We'll get to them. Eesh. So, in the Timber and Stony news, there's another YouTuber I watch who does, or at least recently did, Timber and Stone. It's Gaming with Ben, or Wojcinski on Twitter, and he recently decided to end, at long last, his Timber and Stone series, because as near as he can tell, the game has been abandoned. No one is updating it anymore. And it's true that it has been a while since there was a full like big update to Timber and Stone. It's true that there's been a fair bit of time between even the experimental builds and all sorts of other details, and he's probably, if I had to wager it, right to at least some degree that the game is being at the very least more slowly updated. But he has decided that because of this apparent quality of being no longer developed, that he should cease his Timber and Stone series that he's been doing for a while. He has a much less, how should I put this, a much less constant population than I do. He tends to just start new saves every now and then when he assumes that they are getting a bit more dull, when he assumes there's less to be doing. Okay, do we have any? We have 11 copper, which is used for nothing else, so we'll make 10. 40 tin, jeez. No copper though. No. That's problematic. And what level actually is our blacksmith? Where are you, Luna? Let's take a look. You are level 6. Still probably too low to be making any form whatsoever of steel. And Penguin is on the march up, so let's see how you doing. But yeah, I definitely have a different perspective on the matter than Wojcinski does, than Ben does. Because I have a very particular view of games like this. These are sandbox games, ultimately. Like, if this wasn't a sandbox game, I would definitely not expect to be able to build a city hovering over the ocean. But I have. So my conclusion, therefore, is this is a sandbox game and I can do what I like. You spotted him? Okay, there are 2 of them. I am not expecting to have to micromanage you, but please. Yeah, there's another one. 1 down. 2 down. No worries. Perfect. That's 2 of these gone. There's at least 1 more down here. And I don't honestly know if you're gonna find him. Yep, you found him. You've spotted him. Good. Perfect. Phew. And the way I look at sandbox games, generally speaking, I'll just have this little like, game design talk whilst we're having this big combat routine here, is that they are able to fulfill whatever form of gameplay you'd like, but within certain boundaries. So, for example, I couldn't make a first-person shooter. Well, actually, I could because I can do it. I can do an archer and then just adventure it. But the main purpose of a sandbox game is to be a platform for whatever you want to do. So you can write down your own rules, you can do it from a certain perspective, but no matter what, the game is the game. It's the flooring. So it doesn't really matter too much if, in fact, the game is being currently developed, or was currently developed, or stopped development, or a whole number of other options, really. So, as far as I'm concerned, Timber and Stone is alive and well, and I will continue to be playing it until people get more bored of it. Okay, where's the next one? Or was that the last one? No, it was definitely not the last one. Doing well, Penguin. Doing well. Okay, next one is over here. And that will be the last one, I think. That'll be the last spider we need to deal with. Phew. So yeah, generally speaking, a sandbox game is only as entertaining as your imagination. You can create wondrous things, or attempt wondrous things, at the very least. And honestly, that's the most entertaining part, is when you're attempting them rather than actually doing them. Or making it deliberately hard. And hello, we have a skeleton over here. Ooh. That's not the limb skeleton. Okay, well I guess you've got another job then, after this, Penguin. That's fine. You've got a glaive, you've got decent health, and you've got decent armor. I think you'll be okay. Yep, I know. Okay. Let's tackle this skeleton next then, I guess. Phew. So if I hadn't thought of how to, like, build the settlement, the Edgington, like, 2.0, New Edge, over there, above the water, I would probably be playing this game in basically more or less the same way as every single other person who's playing this game. But instead, I'm hovering above the water. I am barely touching the land, honestly, for almost anything. And it's fundamentally a different game. It's a more entertaining series, as far as I'm concerned. And I don't need to worry so much about whether it's being updated, because for me, it's still functioning just fine. I mean, this isn't even the most recent version. This is actually quite a few versions behind at this stage. Okay. Penguin has spotted the skeleton. Penguin is apparently fleeing due to hunger. Yeah. Oh no, you're gonna take your shots. Will 3 be enough? Yes, it will. Well done, Penguin. Haha. And a stone hose broken. Okay. So that's the mobs all gone once again, I believe. And I'm going to set you back to walk patrol routes now. So what are you doing? Yeah, you're eating. You're hungry. That's fine. We have nearly 200 food. Let me just... Oh, I can see some stuff over here. Oh, joy. Yeah, no, let me grab that corpse. Dispose. Don't need the spider silk, honestly. So yeah, I could play like Gary's mod. Gary's mod is definitely current and being continuously updated, even being added to with like new content from other games. But by and large, Gary's mod is Gary's mod, so there isn't much to worry about. Okay, so there are 4 other skeletons, but they're all let's see, we've got 1 molar skeleton over here. And then the rest are just regular old dudes. Don't know if we'll get to them this episode. They're a bit of a ways away, but the spiders are gone. And a stone hoe is broken. Do we still have, like, stone hoes about, is the question. It's been a while since I tried to make any. We still have 9 stone hoes. We're fine. And stone hammers, still plenty. We have no bronze, because we have no copper, so we can't actually... Well, we have 3 copper ingots. I'll put a couple on. Okay. I don't know why Aeneas has decided to, like, take stock here. But I really don't understand exactly how they decide which spots they'll pick for fishing. It's really kind of nebulous as far as I'm concerned. Okay, let's get rid of these stumps. because that's what gets us the saplings that we can use to get our tree farm. More expensive. There we go. Hell. Right, and we're up to 42 wood, so doing well there. And Penguin, I think, is going to be going over this way soon. No, it's just headed up there, that's fine. So yeah, there's 4 skeletons that we need to deal with later. Phew. Don't think there's anything else other than those that we need to worry about. There are no more monsters, so hurrah. That's fine, perfectly fine, by me. And let's see, tool, bronze hammer, craft 1. Please be like effective at crafting that. Eek. So who's not doing anything? You're not crafting stone. Is stone off that menu? Yes, apparently it is. So we need cobblestone, I think that is. Yeah, just regular cobblestone. Okay, add that. Get to work, me stone masons. Very good. Oh. Let me see. I think I counted. There are 16 people. I know I wrote it down earlier, but I can't remember exactly what the number was. But I know there is like somewhere in the region of 16 people. So let's get to crafting some more cloth. Add 10. Add 20 of that to the queue. Something for Rosanda to get up to. Failed at crafting bronze hammer. No resource lost. Well, that's good at least. Let's just put another one on the log. There. And let's see, Margaret's coming back. Oh, and we got another couple of big trees there to go. Hooray. Gotta love it. Oh, and it is dusk, so we'll be hopping off so everyone can sleep the night away. Let's see, tree. We have 1 seedling apparently currently in stock. But are you carrying any more? 1 seedling, yeah. Okay. Well, I shall skip the night. If anything interesting happens, I shall let you know in the morning. So, hope you've enjoyed, and I shall